fans of Lara Croft, it would seem, remained just a little bit before the joyful moment to see a new version of the favorite heroine on the screens. However, suddenly came the news that led fans to confusion. Ambitious project about Lara Croft was cancelled. The series, which was planned as a major reboot of the iconic story, had been in active development at Amazon Studios for several years. The screenwriter and idea mastermind of the show was to be the famous actress and author Phoebe Waller-Bridge, known for her original style of storytelling. It was her that the studio management commissioned to come up with the script and create a modern image for the iconic heroine. However, all attempts to create a coherent and interesting script stretched for years and ultimately failed. Plans to start shooting were quite ambitious. Project was going to launch in the first months of 2025 years. However, the lack of a ready script forced the studio to suspend work, and then to abandon production. At the moment it remains unclear whether the project will ever be resuscitated or finally buried. To make matters worse, the situation has been exacerbated by a personnel reshuffle within Amazon Studios itself. Jennifer Salk, who previously headed up the studio and actively supported the project, including the selection of Phoebe Waller-Bridge as screenwriter, was recently removed from her position. With her departure, many previously approved initiatives were in danger of being cancelled, and the Lara Croft project was no exception. Another factor that influenced the studio's decision was the employment of a potential female lead performer. Actress Sophie Turner, who was previously famous for her role in Game of Thrones, was negotiating the filming and was already considered as the new Lara Croft. However, it turned out that most of her schedule for the entire 2025 year is already filled, which means that the actress simply will not be able to participate in filming even if the project will give the green light. The financial issue also caused a heated discussion among industry experts. The contract with Phoebe Waller-Bridge cost Amazon $100 million, and now the deal is called one of the most expensive mistakes in the history of modern film industry. The fate of the series about Lara Croft is again in question, and fans can only wait for news and hope that the legendary heroine will still return to the screens in a new guise.